I swear, the occupational hazard that is sitting across this table from me each and every day.
I
need you to tell me about the insurance I can get for hazardous workplace environment.
There's probably an umbrella policy for that.
No, I'm so lucky.
I got an umbrella. I know how to use the umbrella,
You got the umbrella.
I was telling Bernie earlier, you have become quite the celebrity, and we have been getting a ton of emails, people asking, hey, I want to know about this. Hey, my advisor's telling me about this. Can you give me kind of a second opinion about something? We want to invite you to email us, news@kpel965.com or rob@kpel965.com or Bernie or anyone else.
Not her. I don't like her is what he's really saying.
Yeah.
Just you
anyone else.
Bernie or nobody.
So one of these questions, this one came in from Mark. He says, I'm 64 years old, about 2 or 3 years away from retirement, and I feel like I've done a great job saving for retirement. Question is, when I retire, should I leave my 401k where it is, or should I roll it over into something else? So the Tuesday Talker is here, Chad Romero.
Good morning.
And what is your kind of thought about this?
So this is something that we deal with a lot. You know, someone has kind of done their due diligence and done it on their own, right? Maybe they have a life insurance guy, maybe they have but they really don't have a financial planner or an investment guy that they've dealt with because they've had their 401k at their job. They've put their heads down. They've really done it the right way. But now they're 2 or 3 years away from retirement and they're trying to figure out, okay, now what? Like, do I leave it there? So there's 2 basic options. Do it yourself or get some help. The first option is if you do it yourself, you can either leave it at your employer and take distributions from that 401k, or you can roll it over into like a Fidelity or Vanguard and kind of manage it yourself there and start taking distributions where it's out of the company 401k.
Okay.
The other option is call an advisor. Now, here's what a lot of people don't understand. There is an advisor that will build you what's called a retirement income plan for a fee. So you bring him everything. He looks at your stuff. He looks at Social Security. He looks at everything, builds you a retirement income plan and say, okay, take this, take Social Security now, and he'll charge you $2,000 to $10,000 depending on your complexity. You take it away and you do it yourself.
Okay.
Or you bring all your money to your advisor, and this is where a lot of people go because it really gets complicated.
And there's no fee off the top, like, because you're not just taking away this plan and saying, all right, thank you, I'm moving away.
Some people do both. They'll charge you for the plan as well as to manage it. Most people don't. If they get the money and they get your plan and all that stuff, they will usually waive that upfront planning fee if they get to manage the money. So those are kind of the options.
So let's talk about 401k rollover. If you're someone like me, I've worked for different companies. Every time I have to deal with a 401k, it's always, do you roll it over? Do I keep it there? And what has sort of happened over time is I've kept a separate account where I just rolled it into as I've left a company because I felt like it wasn't necessarily being managed anymore if I wasn't there.
Yeah, look, 401k is you're not going to get the management. That's a kind of buy and hold. You'll get an advisor to come in and talk to you once a year.
Yep.
Most people love the simplicity of having it all in one place instead of 15 different 401ks with different employers.
Yep.
But the simplicity of it and maybe having somebody manage it and say, hey, look, I think we should shift it to this, et cetera, et cetera. That's mainly what people want. And it's how you want to be serviced. It's like everything else. You want to do it yourself, cut your own grass, get ready to go out there and sweat every weekend and maybe not do it as well as a professional. It's the same concept.
Yeah. All right, so 2 options. Do it yourself or ask for help. Obviously, some options if you do it yourself. You can even have ask for help. You can have a plan, or you can have someone that just manages
it everything.
Till you die.
What
happens when you die? Like if I have someone working.
Some people say there's a tunnel and a very white light.
They see the light, Rob.
Yes.
They usually see a light.
What I'm saying is financially. People, I think, a lot of times worry about getting their money tied up into investments or anything else because it's not a tangible account in their mind.
So that's a great question. There's 2 types of payouts in my mind. There's one with a beneficiary and one without.
Okay.
So anything that has a beneficiary, IRA or annuities, those types of things, 401ks, if you die, they're automatically passed to that beneficiary. Anything without a beneficiary, your savings account, we call them non-qualified account, you saved up $2 million in cash, that gets put into your estate and divvied up via a succession.
But can you have a beneficiary of a regular account?
No.
You can't.
You can't.
It's just a part of your estate.
It's part of your estate, and then Louisiana, you either have a will that tells you how to distribute your assets, or Louisiana has a set of laws that says, okay, if this guy dies without a will, here's what's supposed to happen. If anybody contests it, you hire a lawyer, they hire a lawyer, and there it begins.
And then all the money goes away.
And then all the money goes away, and you
spend
get
it in
a check for $40 and call it a day.
That is exactly what happened.
Chad Romero, the Tuesday Talker. Great information as
Thanks,
always. 401k, what to do. We will get this up at KPEL965.com. 7:50 now at News Talk 96.5 KPEL.